Is the Toronto real estate market going to pick up in 2024? Well, stick around and I'll give you the top 3 reasons why I think it will. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Before we get into this month's numbers and my predictions for next year, take a minute to like and subscribe so that more amazing people like yourselves will check out our content. Now, without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, as we do every month, let's look at the 3 areas of interest to determine where the market is right now. We're going to look at how many transactions happened in November, what the average sale price is, and how many properties are there for sale. So let's start off with inventory. We had 16,759 properties for sale in the month of November. Now that is down slightly from October, which is to be expected at the end of the year as we fall into holiday mode. There are some sellers that have elected to take their properties off the market to celebrate the holidays, and we should probably see a lot of those listings coming back at the beginning of January or early February. Although that number is lower than October, let's keep in mind that it is 40% higher than it was November of 2022, where we had roughly 11,900 listings available for sale. There were 4,236 reported transactions in the month of November. Now that is down about 400 units from October. That is also down about 6% from November 2022. In fact, that's the lowest amount of transactions in the month of November for at least the last 6 years. Now let's look at the average sale price. It sits at $1,082,000. That is slightly down from last month, but in fact, it's up 0.3% from last year. If you recall from my previous videos, we had around 4 months that our average sale price was increasing. Then we had a few months where the average sale price was decreasing. And then in the last couple months, it was increasing again. And again, seasonality plays a big factor here, where in which we saw the average sale price come down a little bit. So with a lower average sale price, more inventory and less sales, how can I bullishly say that the market is going to pick up next year? Well, I promised you I'd give you the 3 biggest reasons why that's going to happen. So let's look at those now. The first reason why I think we're going to see the market in 2024 really pick up, and I think it's going to happen quite early, is the interest rate. The Bank of Canada just released their December rate announcement, and they elected to hold the overnight rate for the 3rd consecutive time at 5%, which means for the time being, we're not going to see increases in variable rate mortgages. But let's remember, there isn't just variable rate mortgages out there. There are also fixed rate mortgages. To assess where fixed rate mortgages are going, we have to look at the 5-year bond yield, which is the basis for most fixed mortgage rates. So if the 5-year bond yield goes down, you can expect fixed rate mortgages to fall as well. The 5-year bond yield has dropped since October by 1 full percentage point and now sits at 3.4%. So we should see fixed rate mortgages start to come down very soon. The second reason why I think that the market is going to pick up in 2024 is inflation. The consumer price index fell to 3.1% in the month of November from its June high of 8.1%. So inflation is definitely trending in the right direction, and in fact is right inside that area where the Bank of Canada has said that it wants to see it at, between 2 and 3%. So how are these 2 areas correlated? Well, remember, the Bank of Canada uses the interest rate as a tool to address inflation. So now that we've seen the inflation rate come down significantly, there's no need for the Bank of Canada to increase the rate any further. In fact, some analysts say that we should start to see the overnight rates start to come down very slowly, mind you, in the middle of next year. The third biggest reason why I think we're going to see an uptick in the market in 2024 is inventory levels. Now, I know that I reported earlier in this video that we have a bunch of inventory, But think about that for a second. We need inventory to be able to sell homes. Buyers need choice. I think some of us, if we were buyers very recently, remember going to see properties and having to bid on things that we didn't really love, but it was the only thing available. Now that inventory levels are getting to a very comfortable amount, buyers have choice. They can purchase properties that they love, and they're purchasing at a bit of a discount. So as you can see, having a healthy amount of inventory is invaluable to helping the market rebound. We need property to sell so that buyers can purchase. As buyers start to purchase, we are going to see the sales numbers start to go up. And my friends, once that starts to happen, we're going to start to see the average sale price start to increase. So for those of you that are thinking that I should just wait until the bottom of the market, I have news for you. We've been there, and now we're going to start to trend upwards. So that's it, everybody. That's the 3 reasons why I think we're going to see an uptick in the market next year. I can't wait to see how it unfolds. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Let's find out in future videos. Thanks for sticking to the end. I wish you all the very best of holidays and an amazing end of the year and a more amazing new year. I look forward to seeing you again in January. Until then, everybody, be well.